Hey, welcome back to CGR. Today I am going to be doing another review on a new gun safe that it's mostly for handguns. I purchased this off of Amazon, so I wanted to do a review on it because it has a lot of features that I feel like as a parent it will give you a peace of mind. And this one is by Bill Conch. I have not opened it up at all. I'm going to do a full unboxing, a part 1. And then a part 2, I'm going to do one where you actually, just use it. Because it does have an app that you can use on your iPhone or Android. So that is a big reason I wanted this. So hopefully you guys like it. And it is not super expensive. This one was budget friendly for sure. For the features it has, I think it's very, very budget friendly. Other than that, guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to it. Make sure you don't miss part 2 on this Bill Conch handgun safe. It should be enough to store on my next video. I will store a full Glock 19 Gen 4 and a Glock 42 side to side. And I'll show a little bit more because obviously I do still gotta charge it. It does need charging, and I'll show you guys more. So let's start the unboxing. So if you're interested in this, make sure you check on the info, and I am actually gonna put a direct link to the same one I purchased. And off the bat, you can see you get 2 keys. Pretty cool. So you get 2 sets of keys. Nice. So I like that. But move some padding. And here's the safe. Alright, it's got good weight to it. Definitely got some good weight to it. So here we go. So, alright. Looks like it's got a lock button on here, and I can see right here, looks like a micro USB charging. Let me see. Sorry guys, I got the camera on a tripod, so bumping into it. Alright, so as you can see, it's got the micro USB right there. This thing is definitely heavy. You got your grips on the bottom. Got a hole on here. It looks like you could definitely, if you wanted to drill it into like a desk or something, looks like that's something you could do. So good weight to it. And the number one priority is that your handguns are it's just locked. It's put away. It'll give you a peace of mind. I believe when I purchased this, it was about maybe, I think I got it with a coupon. It was like $70, $80, something like that. So it could have gone up a little bit, but not by that much. They do got a newer version. The newer version is basically the same as this. Yeah, I think this was 70. The new version is basically the same as this, but it's got an LCD, and it just shows you like a time, date, battery life, same numbers. You got fingerprint, and you have your key as well. And what else did you have? It just had a few little upgrades. I didn't think it was you still had access to the app, so I didn't think it was worth me spending the extra amount of money on that. So let's see. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay, so look, you can flip this up, obviously, and there you go. It opens up. Now let's see what's in here. So in here, the bag. It's got, looks like 2 screws on here. Not sure what this is for yet. Small Phillips. And you got your charging cable, micro USB. Oh, here you go. Here's the battery. So it looks like I have to install it first. And in here, looks like you got your manual. Looks like it gives you 3 cards to save your passwords. You want to give one to your spouse, anybody you trust with it. You can write passwords on here. So you got an admin password, online password. All right. And as far as I could know, off the app, you can also open it from your cell phone. So that's what I mean. I will make a part 2 because I don't want to make this video too long. And then of course you got your basic standard manual. And I will see where I put the battery in, see if it has any life in it. And I'll show you guys how it looks. So obviously, you know, there's no life on it right now. You can see on the inside. So you set admin password, set fingerprint. So I wonder, I gotta look at the manual. I wonder how many fingerprints you can set. And there's a slot in here for the battery. And basically it'll just, so you can see it's padded on the top, padded on the sides. Actually padded on the sides is here as well, and padded on the side here. So it's padded everywhere. So I think this is a real good safe for handguns. And even if you didn't need a handgun safe, for money, passports, social securities, anything you could really use as a real good budget friendly safe. So got it here. Definitely got a nice lock to it. Obviously you just flick it back to lock. Opens up. So I'm gonna pause the video right there because I'm gonna try to put the battery in it and let's see if it has any life in it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I found out what the screws were. One screw is actually for, there's already, when the safe is open, there's a screw that holds the battery cover. So they give you an extra one just in case if you lose it for the battery cover. Because if without that screw, the battery cover just keeps falling and falling. And then the other bigger screw, it is for the bottom in the middle if you wanted to screw it down like to, it's not super long, so I would say it's good enough for like a desk, just something of that area. So like I said, this is just part 1. Part 2, we're going to go into deeper detail of the app use and how to set it up, how to set up the app, how to set up what else is on the app, and how to connect to it and search for it in Bluetooth. Alright, so now that I got the battery on, what's cool about this is if you mess with it, it doesn't turn on. Look, you would think it's dead. There's battery. This is just a backspace, so like if you hit 9 and you messed up, you just hit back, you know, just delete that number. And this is how you actually wake it up. The default password is 6 zeros. So if I hit it, see that all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I hit this again. And it actually has a nice light. And the light doesn't go off until you actually close the safe. And I was reading the manual and it says you can actually store up to 40 fingerprints. So you could, you know, use this thumb, do this thumb, this finger. You could do different fingers that you want to do. I would say like I scanned this one and it says the first fingerprint you scan is basically the administrator. You could set an administrator password, basically the administrator password. They could reset everything, fingerprints. It's something you need to connect to the app. Right now, the administrator password is basically those 6 zeros. And on here, you could change it. And you basically just hold set fingerprint. And it'll turn red and it'll scan it 5 times. Beep 3 times. Green. And your fingerprint is set. Right there, set admin password. Obviously, I'm going to change that. But I'm not changing it right now. because I don't need to change that at the current moment. But as you can see, like, look at that. That's pretty cool. So even in the night, you can see what's in there. And you just close it. Now, let's see, I could do it with this finger. Sorry. It looks like if you don't place it right the first time. There you go. So it's like I wasn't placing it. There you go. So it's like I was placing it and moving it. So nice, open shut. Obviously you can make your password as long as you want. It's up to 18 digits. You don't have to make it up to 18. That is probably personal choice. And then again, you don't need the password if you have the key. So I would only give this key to yourself and somebody you really trust, because once again, I showed you with the key, just to straight open up. So this key, I would give it to only people that you know for sure. That's good to have if it accidentally dies. And on the app, it actually shows you how much battery percentage you have. And another thing about the app, it shows you when it was open, what time it was open. It could tell you who opened it. You can open the safe with the phone and you tap open and it'll open. So there's multiple ways to open it. But what I like the most about this is that it's the price. A lot of these features that you get, some regular safes are not even close in that. Some safes cost about $100 and they don't even have half the features this thing has already. It's got the keypad, so you got passwords for that. You could set 40 fingerprints. You could literally have every finger set up to that. You have your 2 keys. It's chargeable. It's nice and strong, safe. You could bolt it down. It's biometric. It's got a nice light in it. It's padded. It's heavy. And it's going to keep your firearm stored somewhere safe. Point is, out of the reach of kids. And I like the way that it will tell you if somebody opened it. And it will tell you when somebody opened it. Especially if you set other fingerprints, it'll tell you this person opened it at this time, at this date. So you know it has a track on the app that, okay, this person opened it at this time. They opened it this many times. They closed it at this time. It's peace of mind. I think it's worth the money. Like I said, let's see. There you go. So if I set it straight on it, no issues. See, when you move, there you go. No issues. Obviously, you change your password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. And you could take this anywhere. You can put it anywhere you want. And then you just charge it up right here. Micro USB. Nice lit up. Awesome safe. I definitely recommend this to you guys. Like I said, if you're into this, please subscribe. I am going to have the part 2 for the app usage, because this is going to be a long video as it is already. Once again, if you want to see this safe, check out the info below. This is by Bill Conch, and I think this safe is a home run, honestly. Anybody that has a handgun and you don't want to go and spend $100, $200, $300 on a decent safe, you can't go wrong with this. They got multiple different ones, other safes. This is even a cool safe to take in the car. You know, a lot of people conceal carry. You could put this under your car. You could put your gun in there. Obviously, yeah, it's they can honestly take it, but I'm sure there's ways you can honestly modify this to try to tie it down somewhere in a vehicle. Even when you're traveling in a hotel, anything, it's at least the firearm is locked up, and it'll give you some peace of mind. And on the app, it'll actually tell you the safe is closed, locked. So I think for that, just for that peace of mind alone, it's worth it. So once again, guys, this is by Bill Conch. Check out the link below. Please subscribe to this channel. check out part 2. Part 2 will be coming out soon. If you see this part 1 and part 2 is not out yet, give it about a day or two and I will have part 2 out on how it works on the phone. So with all that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next.